Hello friends, welcome back to Flavors on Mother Safwan. Today I have a fantastic recipe for you, the recipe of chicken karahi. Chicken karahi is one of my personal favorites. It's really simple to make, it's really quick to make, and it tastes fabulous. The key to making good karahi is fresh ingredients. So as fresh ingredient as you can possibly get, you can make a fantastic karahi. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's see how to make this recipe. Now to make this delicious fantastic recipe, I'm taking 1 kilo of chicken. This is normal chicken which I've cut into curry size pieces. I'm taking 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, and with this I'm taking 3 medium-sized tomato which I have diced, and I'm taking 1 inch of ginger which I have cut into juliennes. So there are not a lot of ingredients to make this recipe, just chicken and tomatoes and a few spices, and that's it, you're done. Yogurt also, yeah. Few green chilies I have taken, and depending upon your taste you can adjust, increase or reduce. For the dry spices, I'm taking 1 teaspoon of ground cumin and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, which is not at all spicy and it gives a beautiful color. That's why I prefer to use Kashmiri red chili. Half a teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm taking 1 teaspoon of salt. Always adjust as per your taste. With this I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, and I'm taking a bunch of coriander leaves now, and I'm also going to use yogurt as I said earlier. So this will be around a cup of yogurt. Now in a wok, because it's a karahi chicken, so you need to take a wok or a karahi, which means wok. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of oil, and I'm going to fry my chicken. So the recipe, before I go, I just need to tell you that the recipe is available on my website, and I have put the link on my description box. So do check it out for this recipe or for any other recipe. Now at this point you can notice I have added my ginger paste, and I'm going to cover, I mixed it around really well, and I've covered, and I'm going to let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes till the chicken has let out all its water. So at this point I'm going to open the lid, and I'm going to let my chicken dry out its water. The first water that came out, the original water from the chicken, it has to dry out. And at this point, when I feel that the chicken has dried out most of its water, I'm going to add in tomatoes. So it's really important for you to dry out the water that came out from the chicken, and then you add the tomatoes and the spices, and then next, of course, the tomatoes will also release its water. So what happens is that when you have a lot of water, you kind of it does not become karahi. It ends up being a gravy dish, which is what you want to avoid, because you want to have a karahi, which is a dry, basically stir fried. So now covered and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Now I am going to do this covering and opening and cooking, and covering and opening, cooking in repeats, like every so often during this recipe, because this is how you have to make sure that the chicken is not burning at the bottom, and you're allowing the chicken to cook faster when you cover it, and sort of you kind of steaming it, so make sure that you cover and cook, and it cooks throughout, in and out, because you're not going to add a lot of water to this. So you have to make sure that it is cooking well. So you need to keep covering it and cooking it, and then you have to open it and make sure that it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan, because there is not enough water. So that's the reason you have to keep covering it. Like again, I've covered it, and again after 2 to 3 minutes I'm going to open it again and make sure that my chicken is cooking well and it's not sticking at the bottom, because you really don't want burnt karahi. It really doesn't taste good. So keep doing this, and I added chili at this point because I wanted all the flavors to blend with the chicken and assimilate and become, green chilies have a wonderful flavor and goes so well with the karahi. Now at this point, that is almost 90% of my chicken is cooked. At this point, I'm adding yogurt. Yogurt will again make this slightly gravier. You have to make sure that you have to roast it well and make sure that it's not like it's cooked through, but not a lot of gravy. Karahi has very little gravy in it. It's just enough, and it is well roasted. So that's the key for Karahi. And since it is made in a wok, in a Karahi, that's why you call it Karahi chicken. So that's what it is, and I think everybody knows that though. Now this is the final stage of my Karahi. My Karahi is cooked, and I'm adding like coriander leaves on top of this, and I'm going to add my ginger juliennes over it. And there you have it, your fantastic Karahi is ready. This is a very, very delicious dish. I mean, I cannot tell you or express my love for Karahi. It's so delicious. It goes well with chapati, puri. You can have it with paratha. It goes well with any kind of bread. Some people like to eat it with rice also. You can have your choice of carbs over there. Now I hope you will try this recipe, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like, share, and with your friends and let them know. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.